The following program was produced by CTV Community Television.
Good evening, everyone. Hello. Welcome to our concert. Thank you for coming out and supporting the Marine City Middle School and Marine City High School bands. Before I get started with any further introductions and we start playing music, I did want to remember to thank everyone that did donate something for the raffle baskets, whether that was items, some money, gift cards, or maybe there were several of you that actually sponsored baskets themselves, and that was phenomenal. So thank you so much. If you could give them a round of applause before we start, that would be great. So obviously it is a fundraising concert, and hopefully you got a chance to check out those baskets and put some tickets in there. We're going to go through several songs before we start doing the drawings. We got a game plan in place, I guess, and I just do whatever they tell me to. So the overarching theme for this evening's concert is a world of music. There are a variety of genres, musical styles, and tastes provided on this concert. And I would like to say that there's something for everyone. I do have a secondary theme or motive for this event, and that is to provide connections. I wanted to provide a connection to music from other cultures and styles students don't typically experience. There are some Irish-inspired selections on this concert, but we also have a Spanish dance, a swing band piece, traditional classic or standard band literature, pop music, and music from TV and movies. Another connection I wanted to make is a connection between the grade levels. As we progress throughout the concert, each grade level will have the opportunity to perform with the next grade level above it. And lastly, we will all come together at the very end of this concert as a large band family to perform Anchors Aweigh for you. So we're going to kick off our evening with the Muppet Show theme. What a great way to start it. The Muppets are back, although some would argue that they never really went away. I thought this would be the perfect introduction to our concert this evening. It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight. Our next selection is Groovin' Hard. Excuse me. I need a second. Groovin' Hard. It was recorded by the Buddy Rich Big Band in 1970. It is a high-energy bebop influenced chart featuring a strong swing. It is considered a classic big band standard. We will feature 3 soloists on this piece: Trevor Couch on trombone, David Long on trumpet, and Anna Fox on alto sax. Here's Groovin' Hard. Just a minute here. Let's have our sixth graders come up to the stage, please. Please walk around very carefully through there. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the sixth graders to the stage. They have made a lot of progress since the last time you've heard them, so I hope you do enjoy their performance this evening. You might notice that I have a real tall sixth grader in the back there. We have one of our percussionists became ill yesterday, so I have one of the high schoolers covering a really important bass drum part on this selection here. So this one is called Star Splitter Fanfare. It's a big explosive opener for band, pretty much. Although written for beginning band, it has a very full sound and high energy. The students have done a great job learning how to harness their air support for a large band sound. Hope you enjoy Star Splitter Fanfare. The next song. I don't know who's more scared, the sixth grader or the high schooler I asked to cover at the last second. This next one is Ancient Hunters. It's a selection with two contrasting sections. It begins with a slow introduction as if an ancient hunter is quietly awaiting and watching its prey. Then the tempo picks up into a chase and the hunt is on. Here is Ancient Hunters. Seventh graders, please make your way up for the next one. Please welcome our combined 6th and 7th grade band. So the Tempest, this is a work with some very hard-hitting brass elements to it, with just like low, rugged, deep end underneath of it. There's some woodwind ostinatos. That's just a repeating pattern you're going to hear throughout it. The whole thing depicts a tempest, which is a violent storm. So hopefully it comes off in that way, in a good way. Here is your 7th grade band. I don't know what I was thinking. There's a lot of fast-paced music here. Drive is a fast-paced, loud, high-energy piece of music. With strong forward momentum from start to finish, it has a little taste of a roaring 20s sound quality to it, with big brass sounds going on. Sorry, my page was cut off. Yeah, it has a little taste of a roaring 20s quality with the saxophones and the clarinets towards the end of that. This is a really fun one. We had clinicians work with the groups a few weeks back, and they gave them this image that imagine you're just a race car driver and you're trying to win the race. So here is Drive. our 7th and 8th grade combined. Please welcome the stage, by the way. So this is not as fast-paced as the other ones that we've had. It is an Irish jig. It's a form of a lively folk dance. A jig is typically performed in a compound meter, which this one is. It's in 6/8 time. Irish jig for young feet introduces 6/8 time with time signature to this ensemble, and it allows the students to integrate some fun foot tapping into their performance. Here is Irish jig for young feet. Okay, please welcome to the stage our 8th grade band. We're back to fast pace again, by the way. Avenger, not the Avengers, the piece is Avenger. It's an opportunity to integrate a lot of percussion and advanced rhythmic motives. The brass have high-energy percussive fanfares alternating with lighter woodwind features. This piece pushes from beginning to end. Here is Avenger. All right, now we're going to change the pace drastically. This is not fast-paced at all. Down by the Sally Gardens is based upon a Yeats poem. Sally is an Old English word for willows, so it's depicting a walk through the willows. So, and I actually have the poem here, if you would like to hear it. You do? Okay, good. Down by the Sally Gardens, my love and I did meet. She passed the Sally Gardens with little snow-white feet. She bid me take love easy as the leaves grow on the tree, but I, being young and foolish, with her would not agree. In a field by the river, my love and I did stand, and on my leaning shoulder she laid her snow-white hand. She bid me take life easy as the grass grows on the weirs, but I was young and foolish, and now am full of tears. So it's lost love, unfortunately. I do hope you enjoy it. It is a beautiful tune, though. Here is Down by the Sally Gardens. Hey, 6th grade, I heard you talking the whole time. Shh. 6th grade, everybody hears you. Shh. Are you embarrassed yet? You should be. Okay, fire dance. As the title suggests, fire dance is the depiction of fire dancing and furiously spreading. So fast-paced again. There's multiple percussion used to drive the dance forward. A slower middle section is a gentle moment where the flames temporarily die down, but the driving fire dance theme returns to end the piece. welcome the Wind Ensemble to the stage. Okay. The Wind Ensemble is going to perform a couple of selections from Gustav Holst's second suite in F for military band. They're doing the third and fourth movement. Song of the Blacksmith is the third movement of Gustav Holst's second suite. It's an upbeat third movement which features the folk song, A Blacksmith Courted Me. The third movement will play directly into the fourth movement, Fantasia on the Dargeson, with only a brief pause. It opens with the folk tune Dargeson, a 16th century English dance tune. The final folk tune Green Sleeves is woven into the Fantasia by the use of hemiolas, which is a 3-beat meter against a 2-beat meter. The Dargeson is also known as the tune Irish Washerwoman. It comes from a legend that tells of a monster resembling a large bear that tormented the Irish countryside, but it may also be derived from Old English word for dwarf or fairy. Nonetheless, the Irish influence on the Dargeson theme is unmistakable. Hope you enjoy Holst's third and fourth movement, second suite. Okay. The Fandango is a 17th century Spanish dance usually accompanied by guitars and castanets. It's known for its passionate courtship-style movements. Today, I wanted to provide a different experience in connection to our band program. I invited Mr. Polio back as the marimba soloist, as the wind ensemble accompanies him. Mr. Polio is a graduate of Marine City. I thought it'd be nice for the students to see one of our graduates perform, but also give them an experience to see that mallet percussion can be kind of fun. Please welcome Mr. Polio to the stage. We're all good. Thank you so much to everyone for participating in our raffles this evening. Please give a round of applause. This is the Wind Ensemble, this is the Symphonic Band, and this is the 8th grade band on stage. All right, here we are, Deadpool. Our final selection this evening before we bring all the students back on stage for Anchor's Way at the end is Deadpool's playlist. This selection is a medley comprised of music from the Deadpool movies. If you haven't seen them, they're great. It begins with Madonna's Like a Prayer, continues with Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls, then Juice Newton's Angel of the Morning. It proceeds into the classic Bye 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 by NSYNC, and finishes with Take on Me by Aha. You're gonna go away with an earworm this evening, whistling something fun. Hope you enjoy. I'm gonna have to lose my tie for this, and you're gonna see in a second why. All right, first of all, I want to say thank you for coming out this evening. I had a ton of fun up here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the concert. It was a ton of fun putting it together for you. So we have a special treat this evening. We have our high schoolers here. We have all of our middle schoolers on stage, and we have not practiced this once ever. So they've practiced it like the 8 and 7 did, and then the 7 and 6 did, I think, and then 8 in high school, but never at once. It's going to be great, though. So hope you enjoy. Thank you again for coming out. You guys have been a lovely audience.
The preceding program was produced by CTV Community Television. CTV Community Television is supported by the cities of Marine City and St. Clair, East China Township, Cotterville Township, and the East China School District.